Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Black Jamba. Today we're going to be talking about something that has been bothering me for the past couple of days, and it's just really hard to believe how things are going, and I'm worried about the future. Not mine, but more or less Dota 2. So let's just get into my topic of the video. I don't want to talk about anything specific. I don't want to talk about a certain thing in the battle pass. I don't want to talk about a certain treasure or a certain thing. I want to talk about the battle pass as a whole. What is the battle pass? What is the international? What is everything? And then let's come to the conclusion and our problem. So first, if you guys don't know, you guys obviously already know the battle pass is something that happens multiple times year round. It's just a casual thing to keep gamers keep gamers engaged while Dota 2 is going on its ultimate climax towards the international, where we get the biggest battle pass out of them all. This is where the Dota 2 community comes together and we raise as much money as we can by buying treasures, levels, all that nonsense to support our Dota 2 pro players and the pro scene, and just show how much we care about our game. The way I see Dota 2 is that it is a relationship between the players and the game creators and the game managers, if you want to say that. So the way it works is they create a product that we like, Dota 2, and we play this product for several hours. I'm talking about a lot of hours, guys. We played this product for a lot of hours. Let me show you how many hours I played for, just so you know it's not like, oh yeah, casual gamer here, 4,887. That's a lot. That, I feel like, is a lot. And we play this game and we give so much to show that we care, right? I've got level 1057. I have a history of buying every single battle pass Valve puts out. Winter, fall, spring, whatever it is, I'm there. I'm supporting. I got you. But in a relationship, guys, everybody knows it's not one-sided. In order for the relationship to be successful, there has to be something more than that initial love. There has to be something more than a one-sided effort. It has to be a conglomeration. What's it called? For lack of a better word, it needs to be a two-person effort. There needs to be effort from both sides, both parties involved. Every year, we try our very best to support this game, regardless of what controversy, what's going on in the world, any other pro scene, people making fun of esports. We're here every single year putting up this much as a community. So, logically, it wouldn't be crazy for us to expect some sort of reward or some sort of compensation, right? That's what the battle pass is supposed to be. Stay with me now, guys. Every year we give Dota 2 our very best, and they're supposed to, in return, we should expect some sort of, anything in order to compensate for the amount we've given. For those who spend low levels amount of money but just still here to support the game, you get these certain items. But for those of us bigger spenders who are investing more into the game, I feel like aren't receiving enough, for lack of a better term, or just not out of greediness, but I feel like Dota 2 isn't offering us as much as it could possibly be offering. Every year, the Dota 2 community, we go above and beyond the call of duty that it wants us to do. Valve has decided everything's going to be fan funded. Alright, we support that by investing our money, giving you guys our cash. The community is shrinking. Well, the concurrent player base is going down, but the amount of players who are still passionate about this game is still very massive. That's why I feel that every time Valve releases a battle pass, it's their way of giving back to us. But this battle pass, I did not feel that at all. I felt lied to. I felt like something was taken from me. I felt like I gave more than I should have when I didn't receive as, equal. I didn't, you guys know the law of alchemy, right? You give and then you receive the same amount, you know what I'm saying? The law of, what is it called? Equality, equal, I don't freaking know. But you give a certain amount of effort, you receive a certain amount of end product. So it's understandable that, stay with me, I'm almost there. I'm almost at my point. If I put in this much amount, level 20, I deserve this much amount of items. I've always wondered why Valve shrinks down the rewards as you increase in levels. I don't know why Valve is giving us less for contributing more. For being at level 200, I know this might be an isolated problem, but guys, relax, I'm going to get you guys in here too. For being level 200, you get all these things. 225, you're already gold tier. 255, you're a lion. You're all set right around here. Everything you get after this is extra, right? Shows your care and compassion for the game. What I believed was going to happen was the more levels you buy, Valve will give you a better chance at receiving, I don't know, ultra rares, very rares, the end items in treasures. That's pretty much the goal. By buying up to level 200, yeah, you can say you're entitled to getting these 6 immortals. But going above and beyond will increase your chances of getting these higher stake items. Make sense? So the more I put in, the more I should get, right? Then why do I feel like it's working backwards? It just doesn't make sense to me how I can put in a level 1000. I make endless amounts of videos. Let me pull up my videos. I make endless amounts of videos of me opening treasure after treasure after treasure. Let me pull this up for you guys. Treasure, 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 treasure. Oh my gosh, treasure, 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 treasure. I have to open so many of these things to get absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I went all the way to level 1000 until Valve finally released some sort of miraculous patch that made in my inventory appear a Phantom Assassin Immortal that I apparently didn't even know I was supposed to receive, and Outworld Devourer Immortal. I thought that Valve had only messed up the algorithm and the RNG for just the 3rd treasure. But that's not the case. The RNG was messed up for treasure 1 and treasure 2. Which means that every time I bought, let's say, 100 levels, Valve was tricking me into buying more levels to increase my chances of getting that immortal or ultra rare. But in reality, my chances weren't even increasing. You guys get what I'm going at, right? Like, alright, let me explain it again. I paid a certain amount of money in order to increase in levels to better my odds of getting the ultra rare and very rare. Correct, right? There's nothing wrong with that. It makes sense. The more treasures you buy, the higher your chances are. Comprende? Explain to me why I went all the way to level 1000. I opened 54 of these immortal treasures 1s. I opened 47 immortal treasure 2s. And I opened 39 or 40, I can't remember, 39 immortal treasure 3s. And I didn't get a single ultra rare. And here's the real kicker, guys. Here's the real kicker. Not only is Valve making it so that these treasures' escalating odds were stacked indefinitely against the players that are giving them so much. I don't want to make it seem like I'm putting money in Valve's pockets. We're supporting our pro players. We're supporting our pro scene. We're supporting the life of Dota 2. But if Valve is going to keep doing this one-sided bullshit where they're not giving more, if they're more or at least equal amounts that we're giving, It just doesn't add up. The relationship will not last. Dota 2 will not last. You have a Dota 2 card game coming. The card game is going to cost money to buy into the game. You guys, Valve, are misunderstanding the community. I'm not sure if it's a disconnect. I'm not sure if it's just a disregard for our feelings. If you just think we're supposed to be like this, you know. I understand bragging rights, obviously. Yeah, hey, 23 million, right? But at the same time, I want something for my bragging rights, okay? Giving me a courier that changes colors every time I go up a couple levels isn't really gonna motivate me. When this courier goes on the market in a couple months or in a year, and the courier is only like a couple bucks. And here's my main point. Here's my main issue, guys. I bought all the way up to level 1057. Do you know how much that costs, guys? It's not cheap to get that high of a level. Just to increase my odds of getting an immortal, ultra rare. So tell me how can you guys tell me how would it feel if you spent all that money and you worked so hard just to get up to that high level, just to feel like this is what Valve's offering me for supporting their game the most? They're gonna give me more immortals, more ultra rares than the average player, for supporting their game more than the average player. But no, they give me a big middle finger. They say screw your luck. You open what, 145 treasures in total. You buy all our collector's cash. You support this game in every way possible, and guess what? Everything is less than what you paid for. How is that fair? How? Explain to me, how is that fair? How is the PA Immortal, the PA Ultra Rare on the market for 26? So you're telling me to buy a level 1 battle pass. Don't buy anything else on the market. I mean, don't buy any more levels. Don't buy any collector's caches. Don't do anything. And just wait for the items to appear on the market so you can buy the Outworld Devourer Immortal for 10 bucks. You're joking. Absolute joke. Oh wait, it gets better. You can buy the sets individual. You can buy the monkey. You can buy that mask by itself. And oh, don't even get me started on the collector's cash bundle. Don't even get me started on that shit. How in the world are you gonna make a collector's cash ultra rare available on the market? The main purpose of the collector's cache is it's not going to be available anywhere after the international. It's supposed to be rewarding us for being there at that period of time, supporting you at that period of the game. We're out here believing in you guys, supporting you guys, for you guys to not care, to not give a shit. If you guys think I'm being over dramatic, maybe it's because you guys weren't there watching all my opening videos. Look at that. Count how many Ember Spirits you see. That's how many times I've opened this damn treasure. There's one, so that's 11. Where's another one? Where's another Ember Spirit? Hold up. There's 2. That's 22. There's 3 Ember Spirits. That's 33. 33. Come on. Am I being over dramatic? How much does 33 cost? If that's that, multiply that by 3. Okay, multiply that by 3. Hold that number for me, guys. Hold that number for me. Where is it? Did I actually close it out? Hold that number for me. You guys saw that number, right? Multiply it by 3. Come to the Dota 2 market. What could I have bought for that kind of money? I could have had this Necro. I could have had this Monkey King. I could have had the, what's it called? Witch Doctor, sorry. I could have had the Outworld Devourable Immortal. I'm just losing my words. I could have had PA. Valve released this fix. Air quotes, fix. It's their fault. Whenever someone's at fault in a relationship, it's not just, oh, our bad, here's the shit that you left at my house after we fought. No, you have to apologize. There has to be an apology dinner. There has to be an apology date. You gotta go out. You gotta really show that you care, that you meant that this was like you really meant that this was an apology. I understand that they gave us 4 treasures. I get that. That's their little sorry present on the side. But at the same time, you're just giving me back the same treasures that are bugged. I opened 33 of those ones. And then if you scroll down, guys, look how many same immortals I have. Unfreaking believable. Unactually believable. Scroll down. Where's Collector's Cache 1? I know it's in here. These sets are from the Collector's Cache 1. Collector's Cache 1, I opened 22, I think. I think I opened it twice until I lost motivation. I opened everything twice. How much would that be, huh? You guys have that number. Multiply by 2, right? Actually, multiply this number by 5. Tell me what you get. Multiply that number by 5. Go to the market right here, huh? Find out how much is 1,000 levels, huh? How much? Let's just, I don't know. Let's just estimate, huh? If we're estimating, huh? That much. Plus the number that I just showed you guys multiplied by 5. Is that fair? Am I crazy? Am I being unfair? I'm not. I feel like I'm not. So in this entire battle pass, after everything I've spent, helped, I feel like I've contributed to the community. Valve has nothing planned for me. They have nothing. Just the same repeating player pack. Immortal treasure, player pack, immortal treasure, player pack. Is that as creative as we've gotten? Once we hit level 225, we're just supposed to F off. We're just supposed to get out of your way, right? Vials, river vials. How many battle passes are you going to keep recycling the same ideas? What am I going to do with the chat wheel spray? What am I, a grown adult, going to do with the chat wheel spray? Valve, this is not Fortnite. You do not have a bunch of 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds playing your game. This is a complex game. This is a game that takes years of practice. This is a game that takes a lot of focus and dedication to actually learn and play correctly. Why do we need this? Why? Who is sitting there on the Valve team like, give them sprays? We're not kids. Treat us like who we are. Please. I understand there's some kids playing the game, but kids ain't got money. Kids ain't got money. God, I'm not saying I provided the entire prize pool, but I'm just saying we deserve better than treasure that's bugged. Player cards. What am I going to do with the player card? Once the season's over, there's no longevity to it. There's nothing in this battle pass that I'm supposed to care about long term. Yeah, you have these seasonal effects. Just paint it green. I don't give a shit about that. Nobody does. The Trove, Trust of the Benefactor, it's a joke. You guys removed one of the best sets from the Trust of the Benefactor. The Golden Pugna set. Where is Golden Pugna? You've given us these. Yeah, some of these are cool. Most of these are overpriced. Like, what is that? Nobody's even going to notice you have that shit. And then you're just going to fluff it. And the odds of getting this shit's 1 in 1,000. So don't even dream about that. Even though they nerfed the hell out of it. Promise of the imminent revival has to be the biggest slap in the face to the entire Dota 2 community. You said screw creativity. Screw any sort of consistency that we have in the past of every battle pass creating new experiences for the players. We're just gonna take the old shit and put it in the new shit. Oh no, we can't do that though. They'll notice. Oh, just paint it green. Yeah, just paint it green. Tell me, guys, are you? Let me see the hype. How excited are you from this to this? Oh my god. Wow. Wow, get that shit out of here, yo. Please get that shit out of here. Yeah, it's cool, don't get me wrong. Like, this is nice, Valve, but this is the starting point. This isn't the level 615 reward. This is the level 300 reward that everybody should have a chance to get that has been here since that TI. Not 650. You don't tell me to be quiet. I'm quiet whenever I want to be. And I'm not saying this out of anger. I'm saying this out of care. I care about this game that I've been playing for so long and that it's gonna go to shit. I understand it's not easy to be creative year after year, but this year, you guys, I hate to like throw out accusations or some shit, but this year you guys weren't even that active. All that happened this year in Valve that you guys could use an excuse was you guys released the 2 new heroes plus the, what's it called, the divide patch. I forgot what that shit was called, guys. The twisted tree line, twisted path, I don't freaking know. Just the 2 new heroes were released, and I'm sure those heroes were already in progress. You guys were already working on it well before TI. You guys knew this was coming. You guys just were preparing it. The gameplay patch, you guys, I'm sure you were ahead of it. So the gameplay patch comes out in November. Valve, radio silence. We don't hear anything from them until March. So that's December, January, February, March. 4 months, Valve, nowhere to be seen. Just like my dad. Sorry, am I throwing a joke into the serious video? Anyway, they're gone. They come back out of the March. I predicted it even in one of my videos that in the middle of March that they're gonna bring a new battle pass or something's coming. Then they release this Dota Plus shit. I have Dota buff. Being me, the nice guy that I am, the compassionate guy that I am, that sits here and hypes up Dota 2 on a pedestal every time someone talks about their game, I'm like, hey, go ahead and give me a year of that subscription. I got you, Valve. Even if it's a bad idea and Dota Plus doesn't work out, even if it's bugged, even if it's effed up, I'll still support you guys. I got you. Bam, so we go March, April, May. So all that happens in the course of 7 to 8 months, we get 2 new heroes that were already in the progress of being made. And then we get Dota Plus. It's not that busy of a year. The Dota 2 community has evolved from what it was. You can't sit there and keep saying, oh, but back in the day, the Dota 2 community would have tolerated this. Oh, back in the day, the Dota 2 community, we waited years after a patch. The times have changed. We're in a 24-hour news cycle nowadays, guys. One crazy thing could happen today. Like there could be a 20-car pileup on a freeway. People could die. The next day, people will be talking about the next thing. That's what we live in. Everybody's in the now era. We don't have those kind of relaxation periods where nothing happens for months on end. Because you guys are infusing all these new players into the community, Valve. And you just have nothing for them to do once they get here. They learn the game, they grab a battle pass, they max that shit out. Then what? They're sitting there twiddling their thumbs for 7 months, struggling at this game. And you're supposed to throw them a lifeline. Just throw them a little fun mini game, you know? Go to the arcade, have fun. And you guys bring this Underhollow bullshit on us. Who asked for Underhollow? Who? Who asked for Underhollow? Please. I understand you guys are trying to be original. I supported the Siltbreaker last year. I thought it was fun. Siltbreaker, as much as I complained about it at the beginning, it rewards a skilled player. It rewards consistency. It rewards people going back and perfecting their traits, perfecting their craft, and becoming better at it. The more time you committed to Siltbreaker, the more you learn the tricks and how to fight certain characters and how to itemize and how to work as a unit. It was a beautiful thing, and I really respected Valve for bringing that into the game and taking that kind of a jump. But copying Battle Royale, we're better than this. We really are better than this. So I'm sorry if I dragged this video on too, guys. I just had to really get that off my chest. I felt like it just wasn't fair. Valve really damaged our relationship. I feel like they gotta do something. I don't know. Somebody's gotta talk to me, man. Somebody's gotta talk to me in order to get me back on board. Because recently, guys, like my schedule is swamped. I am not able to play Dota the same way I used to all the time. I used to crank out like 12 games a day. I used to, you know, just sit there all day with my bros and just chill first year of college. But things have gotten rough in life, guys. So I can't sit here and play all day. It's really hard. As much as I want to, I really can't. So the times that I come here and I try to play, I feel like I need to overcompensate for the fact that I haven't been playing for a while by buying these levels, getting these things, you know, helping the community in some way since I'm not in the games and the parties and stuff, patrolling out there. So this is where I get my fun from. I enjoy the battle pass as if it was a game of Dota. I enjoy the battle pass like it's souvenirs I'm collecting for memories. So whenever I have hard times, I can remember the game that helped me through it. I can remember the game that I found years ago and I thought was really hard and I'd never be good at. I can enjoy it in its prime. That's why I have this fat inventory, guys. This isn't just because I'm some sort of like, ooh, I like how things look nice and stuff. No, this is for me to come back and just look. Just look and think, wow, I remember Ti8. That was a great TI. I remember Ti6. I remember the fall battle pass. I remember when they did, you know, it's for good memories, guys. I try to enjoy the memories, but I really don't want Valve tainting that by giving me less than they can do. Valve, I'm sitting here, I'm asking you guys nicely. As upset as I was about this at first, I'm calm now. I expect a little more. I understand you guys owned up to your mistake, but I expect a little bit more. So thank you all for listening to my rant. I hope you guys found some points you agreed with. If you disagreed with me, please let me know in the comments. As you can see, it's something I'm passionate about. It's not something I'm like half-assing. Like if I was half-assing, I would have stopped playing a long time ago. I would have quit. I go play other games, all I can think about is how they lack the depth, how they lack the originality, how they lack the challenge that Dota has. That's just how it is. Also, before we go, can we please get some more sets in here, Valve? I can't ever play in the Battle Cup. I work every Saturday night. For me, every time I try to change servers, it doesn't work, so I'll never get that achievement. It feels bad, man. Can I please go to the plus rewards? Can we please get some more sets in here, Valve? Like, I'm not spending a dime on any of these. My Earthshaker is stacked. Anti-Mage is stacked. Timbersaw is stacked. All of these characters I have stacked items for. I'm not buying this. None of this will help me. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to catch my Twitch streams, go ahead. I'm going to leave my Twitch in the description. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you guys saw anything you liked. But please, comment section, guys. Let me know. I literally, next time I go take a shit, I'm going to go right to the comment section. I'm going to see what you guys have for me. And thank you guys for watching. Love ya. I love you too, Valve.